Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is kind of very overdue. I've never done this. I don't know why. I guess I always found it quite like sensationalized, like oh my god, this is me as a boy. But I did manage to find a few old photos of me before. I was just actually going through looking for something else and I ended up stumbling across all these old photos. And I was kind of like, oh my god. And I think I did post one. And I was like, I can't believe this is actually me because I just feel like I've changed so much. So I just thought it'd be kind of a cute idea to go back and react to my old photos and how I used to look.
You're supposed to. You're telling me cool 'cause I'm just wanting you to react.
So if you're new to my channel, I'm Jamie. I'm a transgender woman living in Cork, Ireland. I vlog most of my experiences being transgender, and I also just vlog my daily life. Before we get started into this video, please give this video a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe and click that bell for notifications. Can we just take a moment? I don't know if I've worn this already on this channel, but I'm obsessed with this Playboy hoodie from Misguided. Oh, so comfortable. Also, don't mind my hair. I haven't washed it in like a couple of days because I haven't gone anywhere. Like, what's the point? So I hope it looks okay, but if it doesn't, just don't look at it. So I've got my phone here looking at the old photos and I'm going to put them up here for you to see. Okay, so this first one is kind of like, I know you can't really see me. I'm wearing sunglasses and yeah, I am just looking a bit angry. I included this photograph in this video because I just remember doing a photo shoot with my friend. We were touring Europe with this show and he was the photographer. And we decided to have a little impromptu photo shoot outside of the hostel that we were staying in and with my other two friends who were both female. And I just remember feeling so shit about myself. Like, I didn't know what it was because I never felt like I was like ugly or anything like that. I just felt really uncomfortable. Like, and I was like taking selfies. It was like fine. I could take control of the picture and how I look. But when it came to somebody else taking my photograph, I always hated it. I never liked the photograph. You'll also see in these photos that my style changes so much, and I guess that was kind of due to not really feeling myself, not understanding that I was kind of trapped in the wrong body and that I wasn't presenting myself the way I should have been. So I just wanted to include that because I just remember feeling so just not myself, not feeling good about myself, and I couldn't put my finger on why. But now we know why. Okay, the second picture, oh, it's so funny. Like, there's actually a few of these. You'll see me, like, I was obsessed with, like, and I still kind of am. If I see a pole, like, I'm going to dance on it. I was really serving you Britney Spears, Give Me More, / stripper vibes here. This was actually in a club in either Amsterdam or somewhere like that. And we actually got locked into the club. And it was really scary. Like, I was kind of drunk. I don't remember a lot of the story. My friend actually knows more. But, like, we were only like 16, 17 maybe. It was such a crazy night. But look how skinny I am. Oh my god, I can't cope. I was always so flamboyant and like I was always the one like up on stage dancing. Like, I just loved performing. I always felt free when I was like listening to like Britney or Beyonce or someone like that. This next one is so embarrassing. I can't. So there was a time where I grew out like the hair on my top lip. I can't even call that a mustache because it's not. Don't ask me why I did it because I have no idea. Again, I think I was just so lost. I was trying to find something that, like, I was trying to find a style that I felt suited me. This one definitely didn't. You'll see in some of these pictures I go from the extreme of being like super flamboyant and camp to super like, well, trying to be masculine, and it doesn't work for me. I was also having a Britney moment. I dyed my hair jet black like my soul. I had my little stretchers in. I had my eyebrow pierced. What is going on with my eyebrows? I can't cope with this picture. So if you don't know, I did smoke for 10 years. I don't know what the fuck I was doing in this picture. Did I think I was cool or something? I think I smoked to suppress the feelings I felt from like from a very young age. So I think I was like 14, 15 when I picked up smoking, and I didn't stop until I was like 24, 25. So cigarettes were really my crutch through life, and when I stopped smoking, shit hit the fan. Like, I've had to cope with so much and deal with so much shit that I was bottling up for so long. I guess I also kind of turned to comfort eating because I had nothing else. Like, I don't drink on my feelings. I don't use drugs. Now I don't smoke. And I don't have any habits like biting my nails or anything like that, so really food is the only thing that I have. But I'm coping with that at the moment too. So this is the picture I posted on Instagram alongside a more recent picture, just doing a little before and after. And I shared this picture because I guess at that time I just didn't know where I belonged. I didn't know how to express myself. And so I just went to the opposite. Like, I was angry. That was my ex-boyfriend's chain that I was wearing. Was I a scumbag? I wouldn't call myself a scumbag. I mean, I drank when I was younger. I did drugs when I was younger. And when I was, drinking and using, no, I wasn't a good person, probably. I wasn't a very nice person to be around. And I look back and I feel sorry for that person. And I definitely feel a little bit sorry for myself because I feel like I've lost a bit of time. Like, I wish I could go back, to that time and just say, just fucking come out. Just say who you are. Like if Gigi Gorgeous or any of them were around back then, I would have been like, watch this channel, watch this YouTube channel, and you'll relate so much. But unfortunately, I just didn't know, and it hurts. I feel like I would have saved myself a lot of hassle, a lot of pain, and a lot of anger if I had just come out then, but I just didn't know. Oh my god, I don't even know if I can share this picture. So yeah, I was a little skinny mini back then. I was still in school. Oh my goodness, I was always flexing. I'm just so embarrassed. I had my belly button pierced. The little eyes on me.
Sorry, I don't know that, but I do have a skill you might like.
Alexa, stop. I wasn't even talking to her. What a bitch. My eyes. I'm like, what am I? I'm trying to be all like innocent. Like, oh my god, I'm not that innocent. And my full Britney wall, this whole room was like a Britney shrine. When you entered it, I had every newspaper article, every magazine, every photo shoot, every calendar plastered all over this wall, even on my ceiling. That's how big a Britney fan I am, and I'm so glad this picture came up so I could show you, but I am mortified with the pose. I think I've always been a very provocative person, like always like to push the boat a small bit. Is that a saying? Like I loved getting people's reactions to things. Okay, so if you didn't know this, I did woodwork in school for 5 years, and for my junior cert woodwork project I made a little piano stool, which is what I'm sitting on in this picture. I think I'm trying to flex like some muscles, even though I definitely don't have any there. I'm literally skin and bone with a spiky yellow head. Again, I used to walk around being like, oh my god, hi! And then I would try to like be masculine, like with the hammer, being all like, oh yeah, look at me. And I was just so confused. But you know what? I think it also breaks down the barriers of like gender appropriation or whatever. Like, even now I'd still do things that are quite masculine. But I guess that's just society. Like, society tells you this is a masculine trait, this is a feminine trait. But like, we're all just people and we just do what we want to do. But I hope I just never do that here again. Okay, so this is what I'm saying about being a provocative person. Like, I can't cope. I used to have this I can't. I used to have this waterproof camera that I used to like love taking like underwater pictures with, or like in the shower pictures, like nothing like too raunchy, but like shit like this. Like, who the fuck do I think I am? Justin Timberlake. I can't cope. Oh my god, I did not know my angles back then. It's so embarrassing. Like, I literally used to just play Britney, go in with my camera and just like have a little photo shoot. My mom would be like, are you ready for school yet? I'm like, yeah, in a minute. Okay, this is more what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know why I'm showing you. I don't know why. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this one in, to be honest. Oh god, like, I was just so starved of attention. No, to be honest, okay, I know this is a provocative picture, and I know you're probably thinking like, what the fuck? But there definitely is a reason for why I was so promiscuous, why I was so raunchy and sexually like explicit when I was that age, and I'm not gonna get into it now. I don't ever know if I'll do a video on why, or why I'm like that, but there definitely is a reason. So if you're just thinking she's a crazy bitch, like, there's definitely a reason why I was like this. My body looks kind of good though, doesn't it? Again, another picture where I've changed my hair. My style's a bit different. I don't know, you wouldn't even call it style. Like, trying to wear a bit of pink because obviously pink is one of my favourite colours. But that jumper, I remember that jumper was so comfortable. It was from Penny's and I used to wear it all the time, but like literally it's such an ugly jumper. It's just another picture where I kind of looked at it and I was like, I look really sad. Like my eyes look really, really sad. Like you can always tell how a person is feeling by their eyes and like their sadness levels or their happiness levels. And I definitely look really sad in this picture. Any party or any time we went out with my girlfriends, it was like seeing them dress up, seeing them like be able to wear what they wanted to wear, and me have to stick to something that I was not comfortable in was really hard. And I think I drank then to excess at those parties and when we went out because I just felt really, really uncomfortable. Oh my god, this hair! I can't cope. Okay, this hair was for Mr. Gay Cork back in 2011 maybe, a very long time ago. And I wanted to be really edgy and cool and different and get like, okay, so the barber actually shaved a design into my head and then I coloured it in black. I actually don't know why. I thought I was the shit. I thought I was so cool. I love strong necks though. That's something I'll give myself. I used to have a really strong muscly neck. And obviously I'm glad that I don't have that now, but I liked my neck. So this was actually at Mr. Gay Cork. I had to dress up in a suit. Obviously very uncomfortable, like just not me at all. But again, I don't know, like I think I'm cute. Like when I look back, I'm like, I actually liked who I was as a person back then. Like even though I had a lot of shit going on, I wasn't true to myself. The person that I put out to the world wasn't the worst person, and I feel like that person was really loved and like admired and popular, and at the moment I don't feel like I'm that same person. Like obviously I'm not, in a sense, but I feel like I've lost a good bit of myself from transitioning. And I don't know why. I don't know, does anybody else feel like this? Like I'm very happy with the decision I made to transition because now I genuinely feel like myself. Like I'm so happy to be able to like wear what I want, put on loads of makeup, I have long blonde hair. This is who I always felt like I should be and what I always felt like I should look like. When I was younger, I used to dream that I was a girl like all the time. Like any of my dreams that I had as a young child, I was always a girl. I always had long blonde hair, tan, nice makeup. And now it's like my dreams come true. But I definitely feel like I lost myself along the way. A small bit, like not a crazy amount. And maybe it's that feeling of like being a bit lost. Maybe I was so comfortable in that and that's what I knew. Maybe that's what's different. I don't know. But I'm just rambling now anyway. Let's move on to the next picture. Also, did I not even know what toner was back then? Ugh. So this was on my grads, my debs, with my best friend Saoirse. We were so drunk. But why I'm including these pictures, because the next one is of the same night, is basically because this was another big night in my life that I looked around and I saw all my friends dressed up in dresses and their hair done and stuff, and I just felt like I was missing out so much. Like I just felt like, you know, I was wearing blue contacts, my hair was done, you know, the tan was done, there was some femininity in me, but that's not how I wanted to go to my debs. Like I wish I could go back now and be this person going, because I know I would have enjoyed myself so much more and I wouldn't have got pissed drunk and made a fool out of myself. But I just included this picture because I just thought it was really funny. This is what I'm talking about, you know, with the blue contacts, very flamboyant, like, okay, no, I'm not wearing a pink tie, but definitely very camp. So this was a time in my life where there was a lot going on, and to be honest, this was a really upsetting time because we went to see Britney Spears in the O2 Arena in Dublin, which is now the 3 Arena, and it was supposed to be the best night of my life. Basically, I won a competition to go up on stage and dance with Britney to her song I Wanna Go, and even though that was a fucking incredible experience, like I can say that I got to dance on stage with my idol and she actually waved at me. Like I literally was in a row and she was there and I waved and she waved back and I died. Like it was the coolest experience. But what hurt was that a couple of weeks later I was talking to my mom. I think I was crying or else I was like angry. And it just came out. I was just like, I can't believe that I got to dance on stage with Britney Spears, but that hasn't even made me happy. she's like, what do you mean? I goes, I just don't know. I'm just not happy. And for so long I just didn't know why I wasn't happy. And like, I mean, I was super depressed. Like imagine having this opportunity to dance on stage with Britney Spears, your idol, and not even to really feel much about it. Like, it was really upsetting. In this picture I was wearing my friend's jeans, I was wearing her boots, and I felt somewhat a bit feminine. But again, I think I was kind of like Britney when I had the dark hair. You know, I was going through something. So definitely the brown was giving you a bit of insight into my feelings and how I was doing. I obviously wasn't feeling very confident or very good about myself. Again, more pictures where I'm on a pole. I just think they're so funny. Like, I just loved pole dancing. I actually did it up in Dublin when I first moved up, but it was really hard. Pole dancing takes a lot of upper body strength, and I just don't have that. So moving on to the next picture. It's just a picture of me and my cousin Abby when she was a very small baby. Oh my god, she's so cute. This was around Christmas time, I think, and I just when I saw this picture, it just made me sad, because just like, look at my eyes. Like, I just feel like there's nothing going on there. I just think it's just sadness. And like, I feel so bad looking back. I'm like, I did that. Like, and it's not by fault. Like, it wasn't my fault, but if I had just known, if I knew what to say and how to say it, and how to express myself and not be scared to do that, I mean, I just feel like I would have saved so much, as I said, so much pain and so much anger. You can see, like, I was someone who, even as male, always presented themselves well, like, tried my best to anyway, even if it didn't always go my way, and if I didn't actually look good. So again, this was like the same year, it was Christmas. I just remember I just changed up my style again. I shaved my head. I tried to be very, like, classy, very, like, you know, being very fashionable, but like, just nothing made me feel good. Like, no clothes. Like, I could have been wearing the nicest clothes and I just didn't feel right. There was just something missing all the time. This picture of me and Chloe was actually taken the year I came out, in 2015, and this was actually after I came out. So I had come out to my very close friends, I'd come out to my mom, and I'd come out to Chloe at this point, but I was still really, really unhappy, and I think you can see that in me. And this night that we went out, it was around Christmas time. I was back down in Cork. I was with all my friends. It was supposed to be such a good night, but I just felt like absolute shit. I literally felt like death. Like, I felt like if I died, like, it would have been an easier thing to do than to what I was about to face into. So I had come out, I had said it, but I just still felt like, how is this going to work? I was this, like, boy. I had built myself up, you know. I had so many people knew me from, like, being on TV previously, for just being really out there, and I just felt like, how am I supposed to change all of this and get people to use the correct pronouns? And was I going to change my name? Was I not going to change my name? Starting hormones, like, everything. It literally felt like I was about to climb Mount Everest, and I just had no tools. I didn't know what to do or how to do it. And then I saw Chloe, and on that night, like, and she had the makeup, she was wearing lipstick, she had her earrings in, her long extensions, more female clothing. And I was just so jealous of her. I was so jealous. I was so happy for her. I knew what it felt like to feel so trapped and to need to express, because I used to do drag, and I used to get such a relief, like, being in drag. So for Chloe to present like this on a night out was major. But I remember just feeling like, I don't even want to be here. I wasn't even enjoying. I didn't even want to get drunk. I really just wanted to go home. Look, everything works out, because I'm here now after a few years, and I'm on the right track. You know, things might be slow sometimes, and, you know, there might be bumps in the road, like big bumps, but ultimately I feel like I'm at a place where I'm content. Like, I feel like good things are coming. I definitely feel a lot more hope now than I ever did, whereas back then I definitely felt hopeless. These last two pictures were very close to the last pictures I probably took as a boy or presenting as male. And I just remember thinking, like, this isn't me. It was like, do you know when, like, a snake sheds its skin? I kind of felt like that. It was like saying goodbye to my old skin and being like, thank you so much for, you know, protecting me and being with me on this journey, but now it's time to evolve, you know, to go into new skin and to feel fresh and to feel like I can take on the next chapter of my life. And I'm so happy that I was able to come out, because that's not me. Like, this person is not me. So I know this is probably being a bit of a long video, but I guess it is interesting. I think people do like watching transformations, seeing someone before and after. All I can say is that it's taken a while. It has been hard. It's been a tough journey. It's still ongoing. I still have to face into surgeries and all that yet. But I'm just really happy that I was able to come out when I did, and that I didn't even go any longer, because truly I just feel like I would have probably committed suicide. I know that's a bit of a big statement, but it's true. I was desperately unhappy and couldn't figure out why. So to finally put a finger on what was making me so angry and so miserable for most of my life was a crazy good feeling. I can't explain to you how euphoric it made me to come out and to say, this is me, this is who I am, and if you don't fucking like it, then fuck right off. Now, I still have bad days, there's still a lot going on, but ultimately I am way happier than I was in myself. And I want to thank anybody who has been there from day one, or if you've just been there for me from any time in this journey, thank you so much. Literally, like, the support that I received and the support that I still receive is crazy, and I'm so thankful and grateful that I have people there supporting me along this, because I really think it would have been a lot harder, and I don't know if I would have been able to do it without the support of you and of my friends and my family. Well, most of my family. This was like a reflection video, just looking back, seeing where I've come from. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week's video is going to be a surprise, but definitely make sure to tune in to watch it. It'll be uploaded probably on Monday or Tuesday. Also, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love on my last video. Doing pretty well, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah, if you want to follow me on any social media, all my social media links are down below in the description, and I post nearly every day, so definitely check that out. Again, thank you so much for watching the video, and until next time.